CannaPornia with your host, Mofo, only on LA Talk Radio.
So, what do you get when you mix weed and porn together?
CannaPornia, 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 CannaPornia. You are now tuned in to CannaPornia. Now here's your host, the one and only Mofo.
All right. We are here, and across from me is the hot as hell, sexy as fuck, Nikki Nightly.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. I have a huge announcement to make tonight. They said I couldn't do it. You can't do it, mofo. You can't win. You're too Mexican. You're too fat. Your dick is too short. All kinds of excuses. But I got it. CannaPornia, Cannabis and Porn from California, on the 10th episode, is pleased to announce we have our first advertiser. Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Woo!
Yes. And it's a good one. It's a big one. I've already jerked off about 10 gallons to the shit on their website. 10 gallons of Mexican jizz. It's screwbox.com. Screwbox.com, like screw you. SCREWBOX.com. Screwbox.com. You're going to hear their commercial at 8:30. But I'm happy as fuck. Because I was fucking starting to stress. I'm like, damn, I can't get a fucking advertiser. But it's really cool, man. I'm really thankful to Screwbox and homie Jakodame. Kind of a crazy name. But let's start the show. Nikki Nightly, for the first time ever, she has a PR person that sent me notes. Nobody has ever sent me notes before in a guest. I was like, oh shit, this girl's a big deal. And it's called The Rub PR. The Rub PR. Erica is her name. And she emailed me notes. Because, I have notes. I take notes. I do my research on every guest I'm going to have. And, like, my notes are, like, 1 or 2 sentences. Like, I put Nikki Nightly, 24,000 followers, from Los Angeles, 24 years old, porn star, dancer at Cheetahs in Hollywood, which I'm going to take her to later on. Who knows? I might stay. Comedian, professional comedian. She's been on stage, right?
Yes, many times.
Yes, at the Comedy Store. So that's. And this is what I like the most. She loves to fuck 55-year-old Mexican men with small dicks. I was like, no fucking way. I'm like, yes. Is all that true?
Oh, you better believe it.
Yeah, you hear that?
My PR wrote it.
No. Anyway, that's not what her PR wrote. That's what I wrote. But you know what, Nikki?
What?
If I had a big dick, I don't know if you guys know, I shot some porn back years ago, whatever. And I worked on a lot of porn, helping out somebody named Jane Waters, rest in peace. His real name was John Keeler, but his porn name was Jane Waters. And yes, it's a he. But I don't know. I never really got the story from him, why the name Jane Waters. I don't remember why. But, unfortunately for him, he left the business. He went to go live in Pennsylvania on a farm, right? Oh. Chill, hunting, fuck some deer.
Yeah, totally.
And he fucking has a heart attack. He had a heart attack on a farm in Pennsylvania. He left all the fucking craziness of L.A. and fucking backstabbing of Hollywood, and he goes to Pennsylvania and he fucking dies of a heart attack.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sad. Again, that was Jane Waters. His real name was John Keeler. Rest in peace, man. One of the coolest fucking white guys I've ever known. But anyway, if I had a big dick, I would be the perfect MILF. You know what a MILF is?
Mother I'd like to fuck?
No, it's a Mexican I'd like to fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would like if I had the money, I would shoot my own porn series, and I would be like the old cholo drug dealer who makes you fuck for drugs.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That'd be cool, right? Right? You want some crystal meth, bitch? I'm fucking your asshole and coming on your face, and maybe your mom too, your sister, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, the whole fucking
Well,
family.
fuck your whole family, bitch.
Yeah, and they're gonna like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna take her to Cheetahs later, and you guys should go see her dance. Give the where's it
Yeah.
at? What's
Okay, it's 4600 Hollywood Boulevard. It's close to Hollywood and Vermont.
in Hollywood? Yeah,
Off of like right off of Vermont Boulevard. So it's off of Hollywood. It's like East Hollywood, like right by Thai Town. But they're open from 8 to 2 a.m. and they serve alcohol. And we're basically just bikini dancers, but I mean, because we can't get naked, we're pretty good at dancing. So
yeah.
it's honestly really entertaining.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a great time.
And talking about dancing, Nikki Knightley is going to dance a little bit for us later, and you got to see her body. She's going to give us a little preview right now of what she's got going on. And wow, you know what? Do me a favor, do it by the chair, because there's a bar right there that says CannaPornia. Look at that, huh? Yeah, you're going to see a lot more of that later. That's coming up in the show. All right, thank you, Nikki. Now, being a porn star and a dancer, like, which did you do first?
Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did the porn come about?
So I actually was like, I've been modeling for about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first moved from Pasadena to Hollywood, I was like, I did the whole normal job thing and I hated it.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I worked at a restaurant for Disney actually. And
wow.
It was like it was like Hollywood and Highland. It was called it's right next to the El Capitan Theater. It's it used to be the Disney soda fountain. And now it's like owned by Ghirardelli Chocolates. But I worked there for like 6 months. I was making like $200 a week,
Mm-hmm.
which honestly, like I was talking to someone today and I was like, God, remember when we made like $200 in a week of working? Like, I'm like, I won't go to a shoot if it's not at least $100. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, for like a photo shoot, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I mean, it just kind of blew my mind. Like, anyways, so I wanted to get in modeling for a really long time, like ever since I was young.
Yeah.
And I had a friend who was doing it through Model Mayhem, so I started using Model Mayhem to get work, and I got hit up for a variety of different things, all the way from fashion to like nude and erotic modeling.
Yeah.
So I was doing all of that. I was comfortable. I enjoyed doing it. And
Now, how old were you when you started this?
I would say like 19.
Okay.
So then I got asked to do some video work, blah, 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 you know. Then I got hit up by an agent who was like, asking me if I was interested in doing porn, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Like, why not? I tried it. I loved it. And, yeah, I mean, part of me thinks that maybe, well, I mean, I don't know. It's hard because, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, I could have stayed in the modeling, like, avenue and tried to go for, like, high fashion modeling, but, like, now that I've done porn, I can't really, like, do that now.
Yeah, which
Because,
sucks,
like,
right?
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
that
bullshit.
does kind of suck. Like,
It's bullshit
I
what
think
these
that's
fucking girls
kinda
go
stupid.
through
Like,
once they do porn.
yeah, and
It's fucking
so, like, I
unbelievable.
was thinking about that the other day, and there's, like, a few photographers I've worked with that, like, I don't, like, they don't make any money off my work, so I don't, like, tell them. I don't feel the need to tell them that I'm in porn, but I'll shoot with them just for trade.
Yeah.
And I know that if they knew that I did porn, that they wouldn't
It's over.
want to shoot me.
It's over.
I mean, even if they're not using the photographs or anything, you know what I mean? So, like, that's lame, but I will say that, like, I don't want to say, like, oh my God, I regret doing porn and I'd rather do modeling because I love having sex.
Yeah.
And I really love, like, there's nothing like the porn industry to me. Like, no other industry is like the porn industry. Like, even if
Right.
I wasn't in the modeling industry, I don't think I'd have, like, the relationships I do with the people that I do and, like,
So you love doing porn.
Oh yeah.
You hear that?
I love the people in porn.
She loves doing porn, and she's a healthy, beautiful girl. Okay. Later on in the show, we'll go back to what you're talking about right now. But later on in the show, we do a fuck you segment on this show. Okay, where me and the guests look at the camera and give the finger and say fuck you. Okay. We're gonna do it tonight, and we're not gonna say the company name, and I'll tell you why, or even the name of it. Because they're already getting too many fucking hits and views and clicks. And really what they did was they really used a few porn stars, and kind of just to make the industry look bad and make the girls look bad. It's on Netflix.
Oh, God.
And I'm not going to say the name of it, but they know exactly who I'm fucking talking about. And you know what you fucking did. Filmmakers know what they do. They get two or three girls and they fucking use them. They make the other one look like shit, right? And then they use that as an example of the entire industry, that all girls are like that. So we're gonna say a big fuck you to them later on. I would say
that honestly, as far as I'm concerned, every documentary I've ever seen on the porn industry has been grossly misconstrued and completely one-sided, which is really frustrating. I don't think I've ever seen a documentary on the porn industry where I was like, oh yeah, see, they get it. Like ever. It's always been like, oh my God, like we look so fucking stupid. We look so unprofessional. We look like when people ask me about when they find out that I'm in the industry, they want to know so much because they don't know. There's nowhere for them to know anything. Yeah. And they just kind of assume based on stupid shit they've seen. So they're like, oh, isn't there drugs on set? Isn't there this on set? Yeah. Isn't the director and everyone trying to fuck you? Blah, blah, blah. Are people like super disrespectful? Yeah. Like, was your uncle fucking you when you were 9 years old? Like, right away they get this look on their face of pity. Like they feel bad for you. People don't understand these girls actually love sex. Like they love to fuck. And they're smart. They know how to make money at it. They take care of themselves probably better than anybody. That's very true. That's also very true.
Yeah, dude, believe me. I told you, I've shot porn and I've been on porn sets. The cleanest assholes I've ever seen are porn girls, are porn stars.
Oh, and that'll go, I feel like for the rest of our lives, we're probably going to be like, completely like
because regular street girls
always cleaner. Regular
even street if I'm girls
not in the industry again. I'll always be like more. I don't know.
Regular street girls aren't that clean. They usually have like traces of shit around their asshole.
Oh my God!
I'm kidding. No, I don't want regular girls not to fucking come after me. But I mean, porn girls really take the extra step. They're because they're fucking making money. Yeah. Okay, they're making money and they know their fucking pussies and assholes are going to be close up on the camera. Oh, yeah. So, of course, they take that extra step. But anyway, that's for later on the show. Let's go back. Oh, okay, so you're dancing. When does the porn come in? What age? And, do you remember your first scenes and all that?
So, I started off with girl porn because I was in a relationship and my boyfriend was like, oh, blah, 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 I don't want you fucking guys, blah, 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 but lesbian sex is okay, whatever. Of course. So I was like, yeah, that totally makes sense. Not, but whatever. And so I was doing that, and I started dancing when I first moved to Hollywood before I was doing, modeling or porn. So I was probably, 18 years old. And I kind of knew, at 16 that I kind of wanted to be a stripper. I was like, I don't know. I just knew myself. I didn't know where I was going to end up, but I was like, I could see myself stripping for sure. And I watched this, sorry, I'm, eating weed candy right now.
She's eating weed candy, by the way. Weed candy. Marijuana edibles. Oh, cannabis. Give me one. Go ahead and give me one. Oh, and just, my typical fat ass, right? When I told her, well, I'll take you to Cheetah's, right? She's like, hey, you want to come in, want to lap dance? And I go, no, because there's a Tommy's. There's a Tommy's right by there. I'm going to go over there and have some fucking chili cheese fries. See what I'm saying? I'm fucking pathetic on my old fat ass. Rather have chili cheese fries than Nikki Knightley's wondrous, magical ass.
I mean, to an extent, I can understand being Mexican and all.
Yeah. Now let's see.
Okay, so
it was good.
Dancing, started doing porn probably like 21. No, maybe 20. Maybe 19. I'm not totally positive. I was doing girl for almost a year. And then I got out of the industry altogether for about 2 years. And then came back about 2 years ago. Started doing boy girl, and I actually started kind of taking my started taking it a little more seriously. Like really
looking at it as
effort.
a business,
Yeah,
a brand name.
Before I was just kind of trying to get quick cash. Like I wasn't
Right.
really like, oh, I'm gonna do this for a long time. Like,
Right.
I give a shit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even have like a Twitter or anything.
Right.
So I started kind of changing that, and yeah, I mean, it's just kind of evolved from there.
And social media is very important now, huh?
It's
Isn't it?
like the most important.
Yeah, like you have to do it.
with even everything else that I want to do.
Yeah.
Comedy, art, clothes, jewelry. I mean, it's all social media. Even modeling work. I
Right.
do a lot of that from like, Instagram and Twitter and whatnot.
Why don't you go ahead and name your social media accounts you got going?
Okay, so I have a Twitter, an Instagram, a Tumblr, and a YouTube channel. And they're all just my stage name, which is Nikki, and then Knightley, like Keira Knightley with a K.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you just Google search my name, all of my social media should come up. But you could just type my stage name into any social media.
And you know what? And you got lucky that you were able to get your name in all of them. Because a lot of times, girls,
They
especially
need, like,
people
a
getting
whole
into
bunch
it
of other
now,
shit into, like,
they can't get it. Like she would have to get probably Nikki hyphen super beautiful hyphen not nightly.
Hashtag blessed.
yeah, something. So
Yeah.
So advice to you girls that are just getting into porn.
Keep it simple, dude.
Keep it simple, and when you know your name, don't fucking tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. The first thing you do, get a fucking credit card, preferably your credit card that you own. And I'll tell you why, because a lot of times when you get your name or websites, things like that, with another credit card, a friend's credit card, they own it. They actually can own your name because it's under their credit card. So try to use your credit card especially when you get website names, things like that, and try to make. And when you create these Twitters and fucking Instagrams and all this other shit out there, keep the passwords to yourself. Don't even give it to your fucking, I don't know, boyfriend, girlfriend, family, or whatever. Keep it to yourself because I'm telling you, it's gonna avoid a lot of hassle down the road.
Yeah.
So if you're getting into porn or a cam girl, anything, whatever, try to get all the social media you can get immediately. And right away get the names or something close to it. And same thing with the website. Buy the website. Even if you don't think you might not have a website. Because what will happen is as soon as you have content out there with your name, fuckers will search for your name. And if you don't have the website, they'll register it.
Yeah, and then they'll ask for a bunch of money for you to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went ahead and one of the first agencies I was with actually suggested that I buy NikkiKnightley.com. So I don't even have a website up, and I've owned it for about 2 years.
Yeah.
But I just know that at least I have that,
Yeah.
So when I do want to eventually make a website, I don't have to worry about. And I think it's only $100 a year.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah,
it's
not
cheap.
bad. However, I
It's
got a
cheap.
charge, and I was like, "What the fuck is this for?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I totally forgot."
Yeah. Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah. I was lucky with my Instagram. I'm an old motherfucker, dude, and I wasn't really into that shit. I got the Twitter a few years ago, and then my daughter was the one who kept telling me, "Hey, you got to get an Instagram." And I go, "Okay, well, try it." I doubt if CannaPornia is available, but the weird part is Instagram blocks it, because it has the word porn in it. So then she said, "Well, try MofoWare." And I go, "Nah, that'll be gone for sure." And it wasn't. I was like, "Yes."
Nice.
So I got the MofoWare, MOFO. It's not MotoWare. People always put MotoWare. It's MofoWare. And that's my newest design right there.
That's
the
cool.
ones. Welcome Psychedelic back. I know, dude. I get emails and Twitter messages from people. Where's Psychedelic? Where's Psychedelic? She's back tonight. She has no arms and legs because I was in a fucking rush. I drive all the way from fucking Orange County from work to get here, so it takes me a while to get here. But that's my newest design. It says pro gun, prepared, not scared. Okay. Yeah, and of course she's wearing a CannaPornia hat. Oh, and I brought you a CannaPornia hat.
Hell yeah.
And a CannaPornia.
Yes. Yes. Free stuff. Yes.
Tank top. Here you go. Look at that. Let me see. Is that it? Yeah.
Yay.
Check it out. Yeah, but anyway, that's my newest design for men and girls. It's pro gun, has a revolver right in the middle, okay? Because I have a revolver. So that's actually my revolver. My revolver modeled for that T-shirt. I have a 357 Magnum Smith & Wesson 6-inch. But yeah, that's the shirt. It says pro gun. Then under it, prepared, not scared. And then it has the USA flag, because I am a patriotic motherfucker.
I am an American.
Yes, I am an American. I know I look Mexican as fuck, but I was born here. I was born in Chicago. My parents were born here, and my grandparents were born here. So I'm probably more white than a lot of white fuckers I know.
Yeah, both my parents were born in.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not a CannaPornia. That's a psycho pussy.
I like it.
Top.
Psycho pussy?
How cool
Fucking
is that?
kidding me? Yeah, I'm a psycho pussy.
Yeah, so it's mofowearstore.com.
Dope.
Please go to it, buy some shit, because I need some money.
shit.
I need some money for camping.
Money for stuff.
I'm going camping. Memorial. Is
my
it Memorial
God.
Weekend? Is
I'm
that
going camping too. I'm going to a camping festival.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be next week. It's like next Thursday through Saturday. It's called Lightning in a Bottle. It's like
wow.
like a hippie festival. I've been going to a lot of.
How cool is
Since
it?
last year, I've been going to a lot of festivals. I've become like more
imagine
of a hippie.
Hippie festivals
For
with
sure.
girls like Nikki Knight
And they're all
walking around.
naked.
Oh,
So much nudity. I'm not even kidding. Like the last time I went, chicks were just topless and they were all fine as fuck. With glitter and fucking rainbows and shit. I'm just like, why?
Rainbows coming out of their
Like,
assholes. Rainbows
fuck,
coming out of
dude,
their
like,
assholes.
It's like my second home, honestly. Like I've become a little obsessed, but
Wow, what's this called?
it's called Lightning in a Bottle. But
Lightning in a
I
bottle.
mean, there are all sorts of festivals,
Yeah.
all over the United States that have kind of.
Should be called rainbows coming out of assholes. That's what it should be called. Fuck.
Fuck, seriously.
Damn. Yeah, I'm
It's
going.
dope.
Damn, I can't remember where I'm fucking going camping. But
I love
anyway,
camping. I just bought a new tent actually.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
I have
a
a-
5-person tent.
I have an RV. You know what? I'm gonna post it on my Instagram if you fuckers want to see. My RV is fucking almost as old as I am. It's 1972 travel line. It looks like the fucking RV in the fucking oh fuck, what the fuck is wrong with me?
A lot.
The show about the fucking the tweaker dude.
Oh yeah. Breaking Bad.
Yes, it's like that
Tweaker,
RV.
dude. that show with that tweaker guy.
Yeah. The fucking yeah, that
Probably
I have
the
an
vaguest description you could have given to.
but hey, but she got it right away, right? Not too many shows about fucking
I
crystal
know,
meth out
right?
there. You ever notice that? Shows are always about like marijuana or cocaine. Very rarely about crystal meth because,
Yeah, because
people are
I
like,
mean, it's
oh,
hella
wait a
racy.
minute, that's fucking
People
crazy.
are like, I don't want to watch a show about a bunch of tweakers.
Yeah, that's fucking psycho.
I look out my window and I see that shit.
And you know what's funny? Like, you know, when you go to like what I call like druggy house parties, right? You know, you have like all the fucking stoners, right? The stoners are usually right there. It's the most of them, right? They're all around the sofa and shit. Then you got the, fuckers who do coke, and sometimes they blend in with the stoners and whatever. But the fucking tweakers, they're the ones always on the back. They're the ones that nobody fucking wants around. Hell no, you fuckers go back there and do that shit. Kind of fucked up. But let me tell you, some of the most beautiful people I've met and know are tweakers. So I'm not gonna talk down on them. But anyway, let's get back to Nikki Knightley here. So you got into porn, you start doing porn, you got more serious about it.
Yeah.
You started thinking, okay, you know what? I'm a brand name. I can actually make money
Yeah.
off this fucking name. So you started getting social media accounts and all that. And I'm gonna go to the notes. I gotta go to the notes that the Rub PR sent, because they're actually kind of cool. Like I love. I love the first sentence, okay? Raven-haired Nikki Knightley will take you in with her piercing green eyes and keep your attention with her curvaceous, all-natural body. And you know, and natural's a big deal. Not too many fucking natural
Tell me about it.
girls out there. And I'm not putting down. I love big fake tits and big fake ass. I had no problem with that. I had no problem with that.
Scare the shit out of me. Honestly, anytime I fuck a girl that has like fake anything, I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck is this shit? What is this? What am I feeling here? Like this is kind of whoa. I'm like, this is not what I'm used to feeling. Like,
is this ass cheek gonna fall off? It's gonna.
It scares me, and then I'm like, am I gonna pop this? Like, I don't know. Like, it just kind of like freaks me out.
Now, you're also. I like this. You're an exotic mix of Cuban, Italian, and Norwegian. Wow.
And we actually just recently found out who my real dad's dad was, and he found out that he's Native American and not Mexican, which he thought.
Holy shit.
He was like, my whole dad's side of the family is like, my grandma's from New Mexico. Her whole family's Mexican. And so I have a decent amount of like Mexican family.
Yeah.
But we always thought he was Mexican, and apparently my grandma is a hoe bag and cheated on her husband with a Native American guy, had my dad. Lied to everyone and said, "Oh yeah, no, this guy's your dad, Mr. Sanchez."
See, all women have their secrets, dude.
Oh yeah. So then my dad found out that his last name is supposed to actually be Black.
Wow.
Yeah, instead of Sanchez.
Wow.
So yeah, my real last name is Sanchez, and people are like, "Really?" I'm like, "I know what you're thinking."
If I found out I was supposed to be Indian American or Native American, whatever you call it, instead of Mexican American, it better be Mohican. I love that fucking movie, Last of the Mohicans. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's like the greatest fucking movie ever. Last of the Mohicans. If you guys haven't seen it, it's the greatest movie, and it's the greatest movie about Indians. It's called Last of the Mohicans, and the last like 15 minutes of it, oh fuck, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Okay, going back to these notes. All right. I like this one. Naughty America refers to her as the porn star who was born to fuck. Wow. That, like, fucking A. That's crazy. Like, you were born to fuck. That's it.
Apparently, I'm like, that's all I'm gonna be good at.
Nothing else.
Like, that's all you get.
She was just born to fuck. Hey, where's Nikki at? We need somebody to make help with the spaghetti. She's fucking over there. That's what she's good for. She's not good for it in the
kitchen. I was
kitchen.
born to do.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm fucking everybody here.
I want to fuck everybody.
Okay, now let me skip this a little bit. I want to go back because I forgot. Because I asked her in the lobby before about being a comedian.
Oh, yeah.
How did that come? Because, dude, to me, being a comedian is scary. Going on stage and performing, trying to make fuckers laugh. Like, how did that even come about?
Like, you know, my interracial gangbang was, that's for sure.
Taking a 12-inch cock in your asshole, right? That's nothing.
It's like, I mean, when it comes down to it, I guess I just like, I had to be okay with like, before I could do stand-up, I had to like honestly be like, have more love for myself. I feel like if I tried doing stand-up like maybe a couple years ago, I would have been too insecure and it would have just like fucked with my head. But I feel like I'm in a place in my life where I'm just like, dude, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Like, fuck everybody.
Right.
Like, and it's just like, it took a minute for me to really like truly genuinely feel that way, because I used to say that but like really actually care, you know what I mean? And now I'm like, I really don't care. Like, I know everyone says that, but I'm serious. Like, I really don't give a fuck. So like, whenever I go on stage, I just kind of keep like that headspace. I'm just like, you know what? Like, this could be like the worst set I ever do, and still like, fuck all of you. Like, right. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not getting paid to do this, so it's like, you know, it's just for fun. It's just for fun, and like, you know, I don't take myself too seriously anyways. Like, I'm constantly laughing at myself. So if anything, like when I fuck up on stage, I turn it into something funnier. I joke about, oh my God, like real smooth. And even like just a comment like that will be like, I'll get more laughs than some of the jokes that I had planned out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But okay, I was telling her, no, cause I consider myself pretty fucking funny and shit. And I've worked with people over the years, family, friends always tell me, dude, you should try comedy. You should try comedy. I told her I couldn't go on fucking stage. I'm so fucking paranoid about everything. I don't know, because I told her I'm 55 and I've been doing drugs since I was 11. Like, I can't remember what I did yesterday. Like, I know I'm all fucked up here. I just can't. But I'm super paranoid about a lot of shit. So I told her I know if I walked on stage and if I see one person like looking at me kind of weird, that would just fuck me up. It would like just fuck me up.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, I'm too, I guess insecure. It's a combination of paranoid and insecure to go on stage. Well, that takes balls, dude.
Honestly, it took me just a couple years of just thinking about doing comedy before I could even like actually try to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're like, I do this all the time where like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm working on this. And usually what I mean is like, yeah, I've been thinking about working on this. I kind of did that with comedy for a while. Like I was like, yeah, I'm like working up to it, which just meant like, I'm just thinking about it all the time, but not actually trying to do it.
Yeah. When was the last time you performed?
Last time I performed was sometime last month, I think. Let me check. I have been doing like 2 to 3 comedy shows a month.
Around here?
It's become a little much. Yeah, I do my most consistent show since of lately. Like I was doing shows almost pretty consistently at the Comedy Store, but like they expect like a 2-drink minimum and it's like $10 at the door. So like every time I'd have friends come in, they'd be spending like $40 to $50.
Oh shit.
And like
that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. And they were also really strict about like if you don't have the amount of like 5 people or more, you wouldn't be able to go on stage. And they would like kind of hold you to that. So like even if you had like 3 of your friends show up and fucking pay, they'd be like, well, like you don't have enough people here. So I'd be like, okay, like it kind of became like not fun. And
right.
I was like, now I'm just like stressing out. You know what I mean? Like I'm stressing out about like where are my friends at? Like, oh, now they can't come or like, you know, whatever. And now I'm like,
so instead of thinking your performance, you're thinking about that shit.
Yeah. And it's like, and then like, I feel like I wasn't doing as well, like comically because I was going up like nervous and like not like, you know, chilled and just like not giving a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I've been doing a show called The Rebels of Comedy. They do a show at, the Sycamore Tavern, you know, on Sunset and La Brea in Hollywood. They do them on Thursdays and Saturdays, I'm pretty sure. And, oh wait, no, Friday. I think they do them like multiple times a week. Anyways, they have like a drink special and it's only $10 to get in.
Mm-hmm.
I think drinks are like $5 for like a mixed drink, which is like pretty fucking cheap for Hollywood. So
that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
It's usually like fucking $15.
Normally it's like $12 for a mixed drink. So I'm like, yeah, like you can drink super cheap and like it's a couple that runs the show and they're both really funny. And I've had like one time I had like 10 people coming and every single one of them bailed like within 30 minutes before the show started. And I was like, this is unreal. Like I was like, how am I gonna tell them? Like, you know, but they were like really cool about it and they still let me perform because they were like, you're fucking hilarious, so it doesn't matter. So I've been like doing shows with them lately. I'm probably gonna do a show either at the end of the month or the beginning of next month.
Now what's your act? Like is it about porn?
Yeah. For the
And
most
do you
part.
do you go up there with the Nikki Nightly name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that harder? Is it like a tougher crowd? Because they're expecting you, hey, suck dick,
different.
bitch.
Like, okay, so it really depends on the crowd. I would say I have pretty good luck with, God, these shorts are really tight on me.
Yeah, you can take them off, I guess.
So, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
That.
my act. So,
I'll take another one of those. They're pretty good.
So I would say that
feeling it.
like, so most of it is about porn. I've only had like 1 or 2 shows actually go bad where like I knew that the crowd was just not my crowd. Like they were like older and like Republican, I felt like. And they just were like not really like digging my jokes,
Mm-hmm.
even though I felt like I was killing it. I was like, dude, I'm killing it right now.
Now, what
Like,
do you do? How do you keep going?
I honestly, I had to not let it affect me.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, when I'm on stage, my whole demeanor changes, and I come off a lot more calm than I do like in
Yeah.
real life. I don't know why.
In case you fuckers
I
know,
look,
what
like,
the fuck is
super
Mofo
relaxed.
texting? I'm texting them because remember I told you we have our first advertiser. I'm waiting for them to load up the commercial, and so I just kind of remind them, hey, load up the commercial. Oh, and there it is. How cool is that? We have the coolest engineers here, and the owner too. The owner's name is Sam. Coolest fucker I know, Sam. And the engineers are real cool too. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is, Nikki. I guess I'll play. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm all excited. Okay, here's our first advertiser, our first commercial. We're going to keep quiet. And I created a commercial. Me and Just Too Easy. Here it goes. For a commercial for Screwbox.com.
Screwbox.com. A cock-raising, vagina-wetting, evolutionary experience that will literally knock your socks off. At Screwbox.com, members can explore incredible, never-before-seen exclusives, producing highly desirable fantasies with today's hottest adult stars. At Screwbox.com, we have all your masturbation needs, from couples-friendly scenarios to lesbian, passionate erotica to the most electrifying hardcore performances. Welcome to the glamorous sexual world of Screwbox.com.
Yes.
Woo! Screwbox.
Screwbox.com.
I would
Screwbox.com.
love to shoot for Screwbox sometime.
You hear that? You hear that?
I hope you're listening, Screwbox.
Yeah.
Book Nikki Knightley. I want to take a big dick in the ass. Come on.
Oh wow.
Let's do it.
Oh, you know what? They got two things on there right now that I fucking love. One of them is a parody of Naked and Afraid. Have you seen that?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's on the Discovery Channel. If you guys ever have a chance to watch it, it's called Naked and Afraid. And what they do is they pick a man and a woman, right? Survivalists, right? And they drop them off, but in these jungles or the fucking desert or like the last one was a Louisiana swamp.
Oh my God.
And this
that
isn't
would
like
be
the show
worst.
Survivor. This is hardcore. They drop them off and they only can take one item each. Usually one of them will take like a fire starter and the other one will take like a knife or whatever. And that's it. And for 21 days, they just leave them there. And
I wonder why 21.
I don't know, but a lot of them don't make it. And I hate to say this, a lot of times it's the dudes. The women are fucking tough.
You know what? That's really funny. Because I feel like the dudes get really emotional. I've noticed. They'll be like I feel like the girls will be all like tired and sitting down, and the guy will be like trying to make fire. He's just like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Yeah.
And she's like, "What's going on? Like, I'm
Yeah.
cold."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't know how to do it."
Yeah. Like
Just
they can't take
oh
it. Their
my God,
ego can't
chill.
take it. And I noticed it, and women get bit the most. How come women get bit the most? The fucking insects. Holy fuck. Like they're covered from head to toe in fucking bites. It's fucking gross. They can't sleep. Like, okay, I think I would tap out. I hate to say it. I think after fucking 5 or 6 days.
You know what? I would probably tap out. Like, I would like to say I'm tough enough, but I feel like depending on where it is, like, I feel like I get kind of like sad when I don't eat. Like like everything makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, like the smallest thing is like a big deal, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
life will never be the same again. And it's just like, dude, shut up. What are you talking about? Like, just eat a sandwich. Like,
Yeah. No, you got to watch it. If you guys haven't watched it, it's on the Discovery Channel every Sunday nights. Hey, and I would like some of those, some of you females that have been on there, come on my show. Because I would love to have you on there. But anyway, Screwbox.com has a parody of it. And because I've always wondered, because they you know, most of them sleep like in the spoon position at night. And, you know, because it's fucking cold. They're naked. And they build like their own shelters, but it's nothing,
so
right?
shitty, like being naked.
Yeah.
Like
And
that
I've always
long.
wondered, do they ever want to fuck? Like, There's no way. Okay, imagine me
I
and
would
Nikki, right?
definitely
Imagine
be
if it was me and
thinking that.
Nikki, and we're spooning naked. I don't give a fuck how many insects are coming in and out of her pussy and asshole and
Oh,
mine.
Jesus.
I'm gonna want to fuck her. Imagine Nikki's ass up against your dick. How do you not get horny? And they never do, unless they do and they don't show it. But so I want to see that. And then another one they have on screwbox.com is, I think it's called a hula girl or something like that. I don't know why. Ever since I was, remember,
Oh my
I
God.
grew up in the 60s and 70s, and the hula like was really popular, especially with white girls. And I've always found that so fucking sexy, especially if they're wearing little shorts and they have a big ass. I don't know. That's always turned me on, watching girls do that fucking hula hoop.
Yeah.
Like, I love those videos. You need to make one and then like
A
put it
hula
in
hoop
slow
video?
motion. Put it on your
God, I feel like
Instagram.
I have a list of things that I need to make.
No, but do that one. It's simple.
Yeah.
Just wear G-string
Yeah.
and
Hula
then
hoop.
do it and then slow it down.
You know what I want
Oh.
to do? Okay, so in the whole like festival, like hippie festival culture, they have these like hula hoops that have like lights on them.
Yeah.
And when you move them, like it'll show like actual images. Like I saw one last year that this girl was dancing with, and when she was spinning it around, it would show like an actual image. Like you would see like an alien face. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like
Right.
it was really interesting.
Do you
And it was-
believe in extraterrestrial aliens? I do.
You know what? I would feel
I
like
do.
I would feel pretty fucking ignorant.
I believe in UFOs. I seen
ignorant to say that like there's no like life other than us,
Yeah.
because the fact that
has to
the
be. Come on.
universe is so it's infinite. How,
there has to
how
be.
is there no other planet that has intelligent
one.
life?
And I believe they're
That's
here.
Retarded.
I believe they're here already. We just can't see them. Like Nikki might be one. I might be one. You know, I believe they're here.
You know, there is actually a tribe of Indians that written in their history they claim that extraterrestrial life actually came down and saved their people, and their relatives still to this day believe that that extraterrestrial life came down and showed them how to do certain things and how to actually help to like them evolve, honestly,
Right.
which is kind of like when you think about how quickly we evolved, it's a little trippy.
Yeah.
You know, like why is it that we were plateauing for such a long time, and all these other animals have plateaued for such a long time, and then all of a sudden there's this crazy spike of just like evolution, and now all of a sudden we're
Cheers, my
fucking-
dears.
Cheer.
Now
Now we're like,
yeah.
sentient beings, and we're conscious, and we're, aware of like what's around us, and it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
how did that happen so fast?
And no, I believe in, because I look.
That's nuts to me. Like, it's unreal.
I know I do a lot of hallucinogenics. Most of the time I'm fucking doped up out of my mind. But I am certain me and my daughter and son seen a UFO around 10 years ago in Lake Piru, where you go camping at. I think it's called Lake Piru something. But anyway, Lake Piru, California. I'm convinced we seen a UFO. It was about 10 years ago. But, how come, you notice how people never believe people who do drugs? Right? Everybody looks at you like, yeah, or
like,
whatever.
oh, okay,
yeah.
yeah, right.
Okay, mofo.
You're like, so this one time I was tripping my balls off and I saw a UFO.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you don't believe me?
Yeah.
Come on. What the fuck? You don't believe me?
This bitch had two heads. Two heads. One licked my balls, the other one licked
Oh
my
my
ass.
god! You know, the last time I took mushrooms, me and my friend looked into the stars because we were out we were by San Diego by some like national
I
park.
love shrooms with Cheetos.
I don't think I've ever tried Cheetos on shrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like
But-
eating them together?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I used to do it with one of my mofo girls. Shit, I guess I can't say who it was. But one of my mofo girls, that's what we would do. We'd have movie nights. First, we would watch one of her pornos, and then we would watch a scary movie. And we would, smoke weed, drink, and do shrooms all night. And it was good times. Fuck, I miss her.
Yeah,
Hopefully I can have her on the show. And maybe when she's on the show, she'll say, oh, yeah, that was me. But I know how some people are. You can't mention the whole... some people aren't public about their drug use, right? We were
Yeah.
talking about that
Yeah, yeah,
earlier. But, yeah.
I actually recently went.
Dude, I
on,
love those candies.
You want another one?
Yeah.
I recently.
Who is
went-
this?
went
Do you
on
want to
a,
say?
uh,
Did they,
yeah,
did-
go ahead.
Wait, did they give it to you or did you buy it?
Actually, I got that from a friend. A
Oh,
friend
okay.
gave that to me. Yeah.
Okay, we can mention. It's Infused Creations. Watermelon rings.
Nice. They're
Yeah.
fucking bomb.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
I was saying
Hook us up. Come on the show. Maybe advertise.
Yeah, right?
No.
I recently... Oh, it says pure CBD as well.
Oh, wow.
That's dope.
Mm.
So I recently went on an ayahuasca retreat,
Mm-hmm.
which was pretty dope. And it was pretty mind altering and, you know, life changing. I mean, like, it wasn't like, oh my God, I've done psychedelics before. It wasn't like my first time ever, like, you know, really experiencing like the awesomeness of psychedelics, but like it was definitely a different experience because it was way more spiritual. It was like I was taking it with like people who like they were like religion, like that's what they actually believe in, you know, and they were kind of like very passionate about like what they believed and like, you know, the spirit of ayahuasca, and they talked about ayahuasca like it was a person.
Right. I'm gonna take a picture. You go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
There you go.
And it was really, I learned a lot. You know, they believe that cancer and all these horrible illnesses come from like emotional baggage that you're not dealing with.
Right.
Your body turns it into a sickness.
Yeah.
And they were saying how like, you know, you have to actually like, taking ayahuasca cleanses your body and brain of a lot of different toxins that keep you from like being happy. And
Yeah.
they also clean, I don't know what the technical term is, but like addiction receptors. So people who are like
Addicted.
having a hard time get off of heroin,
Right,
or,
who can't
or
function.
cocaine,
Who can't function on drugs.
they do an ayahuasca retreat, and it actually makes it so they don't feel like doing the drugs anymore.
You know, I'm all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but if you can't handle it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. If you can't fucking take care of your family, keep going to your work, and just, you know, function, you know, without fucking killing society or whatever, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. This is pretty interesting what you're saying.
Yeah. It was really cool. And talking to the shamans about my my visions and stuff was really helpful, and kind of getting their perspective on like what it was that I was seeing was really cool. There were also different animals that symbolize different things in their culture. So like there are certain animal spirits that you'll see while on ayahuasca, because they believe that taking ayahuasca just opens a door to a different realm.
Ayahuasca.
So you're actually seeing and feeling entities that were already there that you weren't capable of being able to register before.
Right.
Kind of like, I don't know if you've ever read The Doors of Perception, but Aldous Huxley writes this book about his experiments with psychedelics and how it opens a valve. He believes it opens a valve in your brain that allows you to use more of your brain than you would have normally been able to. Like psychedelics open even like your right and left lobes make connections, and that doesn't happen when you're not on drugs.
Yeah.
So like they actually may form new connections in your brain.
Wow.
So there's a whole like science behind just psychedelics in general that
Yeah.
I like.
Oh, no,
definitely believe in.
I love psychedelics. Did you see Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Of course.
This is the
It's
wrong.
my favorite movie.
I love. There's a part in the movie where they're driving around. They're all fucked up, and he says, "This is the wrong town for psychedelics." Oh fuck.
Oh man.
Yeah, try going to Vegas
I
don't
have.
drive. You should be the passenger. Okay,
I
the driver has to be sober, but be a passenger on psychedelics on the strip. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I've tripped in Vegas, and it's definitely way more intense than you would think it would be.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I mean, it's definitely very interesting. There's so many lights and beautiful things in Vegas
Yeah.
to trip on.
Now, Nikki, would you mind giving everybody a little bit of tease of what you do at Cheetahs?
Yeah.
And maybe people will want to go.
What should I
You know
say?
what? Buy all her porn, buy all her scenes. Go to Cheetahs. Get this girl some money. Give this girl some money. All right, and
Should I get closer to the camera or just stand right here?
stay right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and play some music. And this is just a tease, guys. Okay, come on. Here we go, and there we go. right. Thank you. That was Nikki Knightley. Go see her at Cheetahs. She's going to be there tonight. She's going to be there tonight. Thank you, Nikki. That was so fucking beautiful. So beautiful of you. Now, at Cheetahs, you said, they have beer? Do they have a hard liquor there?
Yes. They have a full bar.
Full bar.
Full bar, yeah.
Full bar.
Yeah, so you get to watch beautiful women dance, and you get to get drunk.
There you go. Okay, let's go back to Erica's notes. I don't want her to get mad at me, because she has a section that's called Stuff to Promo, right? And it's about Nikki, and it says that her most recent DVDs are Team Skeet's Interracial Surrender, right? And obviously that means you surrendered to Big Black Cock, right? Because it's never like a fucking Mexican dude or Asian dude, huh? When it's interracial, you ever notice that? It's always black dudes, always black guys.
I know. Why is it like? Because interracial can mean any other race, and there's like so many other races. Right. It's almost racist.
Black guys are the ones with big cocks.
Like, what the fuck is that about? What about all the other races?
Fucking
like,
black guys, god damn it! They're the ones with the black with the big fucking dicks. But anyway, and then you got I like this one. Strap on Sex Kittens from Little Dragon Pictures.
Oh yeah.
Did you wear a strap on that one, or did you get fucked?
Yeah, no, I wore this. No, actually, I got ass fucked.
Oh,
totally forgot.
Was it a big strap on?
It was a girl anal. It wasn't too big, but it was definitely it was a little harder than I would have liked it to be.
Oh, hurt. It hurt.
It was a little painful.
It hurt her beautiful asshole. That sucks.
My beautiful bum bum.
I don't like seeing Nikki Knightley get hurt. Now I like this one. Her latest scenes. I like the name of this one. My Creepy Boss.
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Yeah, from Fantasy Massage.
That came out today or yesterday, and it's with Kat Dior. It's for Fantasy Massage. It's basically like she's my creepy boss. She's like, really pressing hard, and I'm just like, listen, bitch, like, fucking give me a break here, okay? And we're like both working, and I'm like, listen, like, we're gonna get caught, and I'm gonna get fired. But it's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
So definitely check that one out.
Now, this one's a funny title. You ready for this? Mouse in the House for Twisties. What's up with that? What's the mouse?
So basically, me and Jillian Jansen, we find a mouse in our room, and because we're rooming together because we're college kids, and yeah, right, like we'd go to college, and Donnie Rock comes running in, and he's like, "Oh my God, let me help you!" And he saves the day, and we're like, "Hey, we're a big fat sluts. Let's suck your dick," because duh. So, so that's what happens.
All right, cool. All right, here comes the fuck you segment.
All right, yeah.
This is fuck you to filmmakers, okay? All filmmakers, okay? Not just the one that right now that's on Netflix. But this is a big fuck you to filmmakers, all right, that use porn stars to falsely show like that the entire porn industry, all right, is filled with innocent, naive girls who are all rape victims, that are all drug addicts.
And they're trying to run away from home.
Yeah, and that have have these fucking evil pimps making them do porn.
God, give me a break.
It's all bullshit. So here it comes on the count of 3, a big fuck you to the camera, to you filmmakers. You bullshit fucking asshole bully filmmakers. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you. All right. Okay. So what do you got coming up? You got some comedy shows coming up.
I don't have anything booked right now, but I'm definitely going to be doing some comedy shows next month,
okay.
If not the end of this month. I'm going to be gone for almost a week next week because I'm going to Lightning in a Bottle. So
okay. I think a lot of people want to go to that Lightning in a Bottle now.
It's gonna
are you
be
gonna are you gonna post from there any pictures?
Oh yeah.
Video?
I went out and I bought like all these dope costumes, and I have like face glitter and face paint and all these. I'm gonna be like decked the hell out the whole time.
Oh, cool.
And I think I'm gonna get a Polaroid camera but I'm also gonna
Oh.
bring my GoPro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have I'm definitely gonna make someone my personal photographer and force them to take photos of me the whole time.
Nice.
So you'll be seeing a lot of photos. I'll probably make a couple of naughty videos for people to jerk off to, and
There you go.
I'll find someone to fuck and I'll make some
Oh.
some camping tent porn or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is
Well-
probably the gross.
Well, remember what I said at the beginning?
Tent sex is ugh.
She's into
You're
55
fuck, I
year old
haven't
Mexicans.
showered in 2 days.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever. Let's see what else do I have coming up. I've been updating my clip store. Check out my many vids. That's also at Nikki Knightley. I'm also going to be posting some new videos on YouTube. It's basically I got a variety of questions from people that want to know about the industry. Basically, I'm just going to kind of shut down stereotypes and ideas that a lot of people have about the industry, and I kind of let fans ask me what is it that you want to know? What don't
Right.
you know that you're curious about?
Okay, cool.
And so I have a bunch of questions that I'm going to answer. I'm going to start posting those videos pretty soon. I'm probably going to film most of them tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Well, we are done here. I want to say thank you to screwbox.com, to the Rub PR, Erica, and please follow me on twitter.com/CannaPornia, Instagram.com/MofoWare, and MofoWareStore.com. And thank you, Nikki. Fucking awesome fucking guest. And like I always end the show, believe in yourself and que será, será.
Woo!
Yes. Okay, that was the wrong one. no, that is.
You're listening to CannaPornia with your host, Mofo, only on LA Talk Radio.